Okay, guys, I'm a fucking nerd, and this is my stupid ass podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, welcome to Dog's Teeth.
Dog's Teeth
Dog's Teeth
podcast.
Hello. Hello, and welcome to Diamond Hand 360.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Quite right.
Quite indeed. I just posted it's like two episodes ago. I posted on Friday, maybe. It's up there. I forget what I called it. It's a Dog's Teeth.
Something like that. I think that's what our podcast is called.
Oh. Did I not do the SEO shit for that? Come on, it's bullshit. Oh, there it is. I called it a Dog's Teeth podcast with Marfle, Dwayne, Diamond Hand, Chill Stonks, and Gout Guy Jeremy.
Oh, wow. That's great, man.
I dig the names, man.
I don't remember Monopoly.
You said it. You coined the term.
Shit.
Yeah, man, it was good. I liked it. I was real into it. Big time.
I'm a creator. What can I say?
You are. You are a content generator. You're a legend.
Thank you. It's all true.
Sponsored haircuts.
Sponsored by Great Kid Clips.
Yep. Sponsored by Gout Hair. Get your gout. Hey.
Get your gout hair.
Come on in, get your gout hair.
I'd like to order 2 gouts, please. I have a date tonight.
Coming right up. Make sure you do your laundry. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I would like to dedicate part of this podcast to DMX. Rest in peace.
DMX died?
He has passed.
When the fuck did that happen?
Today? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He overdosed recently. He went into a coma.
Damn.
He passed, yeah.
Damn,
Rest in peace.
Yeah, shit. We were just talking about his, is he in jail.com? Yeah, that's maybe, that's poor taste, maybe.
Not the greatest time. But rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
one of the best in the game, for
wow.
sure.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll put a thing in the description for him, I don't know how to do like banners or anything cool. We're trying to make this the shittiest podcast on the planet.
It's true.
So let us know in the comments if we're succeeding. But
I'll make sure to comment.
Don't dislike the video. We need the likes for the algorithm, but write a scathing comment about how dog shit our dogs.
The comments can be all bad.
Yeah. Fucking troll it up. Tell us things that we wouldn't want to hear. Why am I asking for this?
I don't know. Bad, naughty things. The naughtiest things.
Dude, I've been editing these a lot, and it occurred to me that, I have a sipping problem. I was going to say drinking problem, but, that's probably true, too. Let's be real. I have a drinking problem, but it's okay. Just, I just want to sip something, I take a little thing. But when I'm editing these videos, bro, I swear to God, if there's someone out there who watches these, you can make a drinking game out of it. Every time I take a drink, you match me, you will be wasted by the end of an episode. Because if you take a normal sip, every time I take one of my mini sips, oof.
You're in for a bad time.
You're in for depending on what you're drinking, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. How well you take it.
You should match me, and that's why we should get sponsored by these guys here, the Golden Banquet.
Where are they from? viewer average videos, please.
Yeah, or five on a good upload.
We have a lot to offer.
Now we got 31 views, 20 views, 8 views, 4 views on the latest one. There you go.
Okay.
I think those are all me, probably.
Okay, supporting.
Yeah. More like playing in my drinking game with myself.
Oh,
I sit there laughing at my own jokes. I go, "Good point, Jeremy." It's fun. Try it.
I was telling one of my other friends about the podcast, and he's like, "So, do you guys talk about any like hard hitting life stuff?" And I was like, "Absolutely not." Like the exact opposites.
Hard hitting life stuff, like what? Like fuck.
Like I don't know.
We talked in one episode. We talked about like expectations for like women, as about like getting married young, and then like about how like it's different in the city versus in the suburbs, like the age of marital stuff. But I don't think that's super serious stuff.
When I think of hard hitting life stuff, it's like I was gonna make a poor taste joke. Let me stop.
What I hate when we have to censor ourselves so much.
I know.
And just even going back to the last one when I had to like bleep out the R word and then ask if like, are we even allowed to say it when we're talking in reference to Wall Street Bets, which is the term they use. Well, now they're using the term ape, which I think is probably better, just to be able to go around and say like, ape together strong, whatever, stupid shit.
Yeah.
But
when I was on it, they were using both. They were using.
Yeah.
They were already using ape.
I think just as it's getting like bigger, they're trying to like, it always ends up getting fucking fucked.
I completely stopped going on there.
Yeah, I don't use it anymore either.
Yeah.
Are you still investing in shit?
I'm still invested, unfortunately. All my shit is tanking. It's doing very poor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks.
I had to take it out and throw it all at Bitcoin.
Oh, that's what I did like 2 weeks ago. I didn't take anything out, but I just put in like a couple hundred here, and then I did my taxes, and I didn't owe as much as I thought, so I had a little, like another couple hundred, and I just looked at it, dude. In the last 3 months, I'm up like 15%, so I'm up total. I'm up like $200. So
that's what's up.
I've never had to sell anything yet, and I kind of don't want to. I just want to ride the crypto thing and see where it goes, because
might as well.
Just looking at the graph, dude, if I just did exactly what I did last year, so like I'm about like 900 in on Bitcoin right now. If I just put that same 900 in just literally 1 year ago to this day, and then today, right now, because last year had this explosive growth in Bitcoin. Today, like that 1,000, let's say, would be worth like, I forget what it is. I think like probably 10,000 right now, or
I would think a lot more than that.
No, because I forget like the number, if it like 10x or whatever, but whatever it is, like it would be
significantly up. Yeah.
Like it would be a great feeling,
Okay, yes, being rich is a great feeling, I would think.
No, but it's not even just the being rich, but it's like that getting lucky thing, when it's almost like, that taboo of like, I'm not supposed to be rich. Like, like I got a, shitty gig, like I don't get a lot of hours, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then this lucky thing works out. Like, it's not really luck. Like, I mean, it is luck, but like you could have studied.
Well, you're investing hard-earned money.
Yeah. Yeah, true. It's a gamble for sure.
Yeah.
But so it's dope to win that. It's dope to win that, that roulette game or whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if it's Russian. Because then you get to stay alive. So I
don't get to win.
Russian roulette.
Oh.
If you don't win, you're dead.
Yeah.
Well, some people, that's a win, I guess.
That's true. It depends on where you're at.
It depends on how stressed you are with this fucking pandemic shit.
Still not over.
Nope.
How's the love life?
Still not good.
Still not good. Consistency.
Yep. Yeah. I'm convinced if I could just get someone to sponsor my fucking haircut, then...
Yeah, true. If our podcast popped off, You'd probably be just swimming in them.
I'll be swimming in haircuts, bro. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want, man.
One day.
That's all I want. Man, yeah, bro. A fresh haircut every morning, man. Just like, you know, they get on their knees, give you a haircut, you know.
That'd be the worst fucking haircut ever.
They're like reaching. We can't. Yeah. This is so hard. Oh, bend down. Why?
They sit in your lap and give you a haircut.
That doesn't seem too bad. They might be cozy. I keep them comfy, cozy.
You're letting a grown man give you a haircut in your lap?
Yeah, I usually have women cut my hair. So I've only been to a real barber like twice, but yeah. Now that you say that, yeah, I'd let the guy sit in my lap if it made it easier for him to reach. You know, I don't have a particularly large giraffe neck or anything.
If it was a barber, like a barber shop, and then the best barber in there was in a wheelchair.
And so I'd have to let him sit in my lap.
Yeah, the other barbers would pick him up and sit him in your lap.
Don't you think
you'd be down for that?
It'd be better if they had like a marionette system for him, and they could like pull the strings and make him.
Well, then he
like
wouldn't.
Weekend at Bernie shit.
He wouldn't be the best then.
Well, he still can use his fingers though. They just have to get his arms up to get his hands to the right place, and then he knows how to really use scissors apparently better than other people somehow.
He could.
He excels at this motion. Yeah. So that's cool.
What if you go in there and he's like, "Hi, I'm Daryl. Open up that lap."
What?
Like, let me on that into lap. My lap. Yeah, aggressively.
Is he a big man?
Oh yeah. He's like.
Oh, he's big. Okay.
Diesel. Yeah, he's like strong.
Part of me, for some reason, I was picturing like mini me. He's just like a little, like climbing in my lap, like
that's what
still struggling to reach.
That's what you picture wheelchair people to be like.
No, I forgot about the wheelchair already. I was just thinking it'd be funny if there was like a tiny person,
really
like picture like actual mini me, like Vern Troyer, like really little, who can like
also rest in peace.
I know, true. Yeah, seriously.
Fucked up.
Yeah. But still, let's bring him back to life. Give me a haircut, bro. Come on, sponsor me. Fuck.
I don't think he'd sponsor you.
He would sponsor my haircut at least.
On a good day.
Didn't he not have hair?
I think he was bald.
Yeah, so he would sponsor my hair. Be like, damn.
Only
he would get a little cut. He'd get a little cut out of it.
Out of what? If he's sponsoring it, his own money?
No, the hair. He gets a cut out of the hair. A haircut.
I don't think he wants your hair. You are severely overrating your hair's value.
Yeah, it's still hanging up at Aztec House probably. In the living room. And the big ponytail, yeah.
Awful.
I'm proud of that. Dude, weed's legal in New York City. Did we talk about that last time? I don't think so. It just happened.
I think we did. I think you mentioned it.
I texted you about it.
Oh, you texted me. Okay. Weed's legal.
Fucking, it said, oh, also, I thought about it today. Yeah, I knew I should have taken a note, but I'm glad I remember now. I thought this morning, like, that would be interesting for the podcast, because I just thought about how stupid it was. Like, it's badass. I like weed. It's dope. It's cool. You can now smoke weed wherever you can legally smoke a cigarette. So not in parks or any, like, public places, but on the sidewalk, go for it. It's like, smoke weed. Go for a walk, walk your dog, smoke some weed. Do whatever you want. And I'm thinking, like, dude, this is dope. For the last few days, me and all my friends were like, man, this is pretty cool. That's a big deal. And just this morning, I thought, okay, like, it is cool, but, like, during a global pandemic, when specifically, like, people spreading, like, they say smoking, like, anything that hurts your lungs is, like, not a good thing to be doing during, like, this airborne, respiratory infection that's going around. And then on top of that, they're already saying, like, no smoking. And now you're going to say you can legally smoke the thing that is, like, almost synonymous with sharing, Like smoking, most people, like when you
Yes.
smoke a cigarette, you have your own cigarette. When you smoke a joint, it's usually, unless you're a huge pothead stoner, which a lot of my friends are, but from the normal person, you share the joint. No good. It's no good in a global
That's
pandemic.
a good point.
I'm not like the big, like, oh, the pandemic, whatever. You know, we've talked about this so much, but I just thought about it today. Like, how fucking stupid is that? And it made me think, like, Cuomo is like in such hot water with all these like sex scandals and stuff. I wonder if this was him just being like, oh, like, I need a win somewhere. Like, let's do this.
I need something. Yeah.
And like, we'll take it. It's dope. But just me thinking logically about it, like, at any other time, it would be fucking dope. We'd be like celebrating in the streets and stuff. But to do it now is it almost seems irresponsible.
There's definitely videos of people celebrating in the streets. I saw a Twitter video. This guy was like in love with the bong water. He was like ripping it and then drinking the bong water.
Oh no. Fuck.
And then I think he poured like Henny into the bong,
dude,
smoked with that, and then drank the Henny bong water.
Oh, that's disgusting, man. Fuck.
He was very excited.
The bong water. I ever tell you my cousin one time, we were like playing music in his house and his mom wasn't home. We're like smoking weed there, whatever. And we go upstairs and he, for some reason, he's like, yeah, I want to try drinking bong water. And he fills it a glass with it, like, and then pours some milk into it. He thinks that'll mix well.
What does that do?
I think I said
It'll
that
help with the taste?
I think I literally said the exact thing. Like, the fuck is that going to do? And then it was just, yeah, I guess for a mixture. I don't know. This kid was insane. And anyways, he drinks. Well, first of all, the color of it changed blue. The milk, it was white milk, and it changed blue. Like a faint, like face mask, almost looking blue, like disgusting. And then he took a sip and they threw up in the sink. So, you know, as you might expect.
About how you would think that would go.
Mm-hmm.
God.
That guy was cool. He was a cool kid, really. Out of the law. Yeah. What else has happened? Weed's legal. People are eating aliens.
All caught up on Jersey Shore. That's exciting.
Whoa. You know, it's weird. There's been a ton of like reality TV show spikes lately. I think people are like so oversaturated with
itching,
like,
itching to real,
to get back
life
out there, that they're willing to watch something that like they know is fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because yeah. How is Jersey Shore? That's a good show, or it's just a thing you have to watch?
It's interesting. So the first season, it's all these people that don't know each other. They're like party people from Jersey. They just want to get together with random people and fucking party every night and just see how it goes. And then in the latest season, which is like season 4, but it's 10 years separated from the first season.
Oh shit.
So the first season, they were actually in Jersey Shore. I think the second season, they went to, like, Miami. Third season, they went to Italy. And then the fourth season's been them going to Miami and a bunch of fucking places. I don't know.
They just go stand there and be, like, attractive people on a beach or something?
No, they go to clubs. Like, they just go to clubs, they party, and they argue with each other all the time. They play like pranks on each other. They fucking yell at each other.
Right.
It's great.
I think I've seen. I get that from the commercial. Yeah, sounds.
Yeah, that's the big marketing thing. They're just like, watch these fucking people argue. But it's pretty entertaining. I think it's pretty funny.
Like, you put red food coloring in my fucking drink, bro. I don't appreciate that. They're like, no, actually, that was fucking vaginal discharge, motherfucker. Like, what? That's way worse. Why are you doing this to me?
Okay, there's this one of the people. Her name is Angelina. Okay,
Angelina Jolie.
She's in a van coming back from a club,
They
with her
stuff her
other
in the trunk, and
with her other female castmates. They're all chilling in the van, and then she's like, "Oh, I just shit."
What?
She's like, "I just shit," and then everybody's like, "What? You got to be kidding me! What's wrong with you?" And she's like laughing about it. She's like, "I just shit," and then
What?
they get in the house, and then the other cast members, they tell the guy cast members who are in another van, they all meet up at the house, and they're like, Angelina just shit in the van. And all the guys are like roasting Angelina. They're like, you're fucking gross. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's it.
But Angelina's like, listen, guys, it's not that bad. It was period shit.
Okay. Did they all turn and run? I mean,
they were all just like, what is period shit? The girls were like, what is that? That is not a thing. She's like, it's just a little period shit.
what the fuck does that mean? Is it like a combination, or I'm confused too?
I don't know. It's worrying, whatever it is.
Well, does she have? Yeah, okay.
So,
Angelina needs to see a gastroenterologist.
He needs assistance, yeah.
Or a OBGYN, whatever the fuck, gynecologist. Get her in there. So they can get in there. So, okay, they trash each other. They say they
go out to party. They party
around
all the time.
Each other.
Yeah, they party.
They shit. They think
shit.
They shit in front of each other and think that that's a joke. But then when the males get involved, it's revealed that, oh no, stupid person, that was
actually
you're disgusting. So okay.
And then she clears it up by saying, "No,
oh
guys,
no, it's
I didn't
shit.
I period shit."
Right.
Like
as if that makes it all better.
Like,
oh, we're with you now. Good one, totally.
Yeah,
you got them good. I bet
nothing wrong with a good old period shit.
I bet that van had the metallic tang of blood. Like,
yuck,
yummy.
But yeah, there's a lot of good memes. It's a funny show.
Cool, man. Well, I would check it out if I wasn't watching Dog's Teeth 9 times in a row to edit it.
To boost the views.
Yeah, no, literally, it's just I'm just so worried that either of us are gonna say something we shouldn't say, because like now it's like in my head that like, well, I just have that vernacular, dude. Yeah. We have that vernacular, and like I don't want to ruin either of our careers, but it's just something like before I used to think like, who cares? Like, for like especially for the first couple ones, like my friends were like, just be careful about what you say. My sister said the same thing. She's funny. Like, just be careful about like they knew I wasn't going to say anything crazy, but they're like, just, you can never take that back when it's on the internet like that. And I was like, I never hurt people. I never mean anything offensively. Everything I say is always out of
but people
joke or
get
love
canceled
or something.
For accidentally
totally
one thing the wrong way. Yeah.
And that's like, man, it just lately it was getting into my head. I'm like, man, you know what? I do come across sometimes as like, did I tell you?
If people don't know us, they would probably think we're like actually psychotic.
Did I tell you that last time about like the whole Te Amo thing? The guy on the street like wanted to be. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's the last one. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that exact thing is just like, I never mean anything, but if it gets taken out of context, then totally like I'm.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want that to happen. So I'm like combing through the shit. I'm like really trying to without going crazy. I put it at 2 speed. So like if I do miss shit, it's because like I'm listening to it so fast, it's hard to miss. But I feel like anytime there is like a hard like dropped like R word or something, I'm like, because they're fucking blam, and then like usually you can pick that up pretty well.
Passionate, yeah.
Well, because the last time I said it in the last one I edited, it was like talking about like Justice League, like DC versus Marvel, and I'm just saying like I had to edit out bits where I'm like making fun of like Aquaman and Batman and like Wonder Woman. I'm just saying like their names are so unoriginal, just like so uninspired, like just like he's from a Batman, Aqua in the man, you know, she's wonderful woman. I mean, come on. So I was just like making the, like, I don't know, doing a voice and shit. I don't know. Like, I need to like catch myself doing that. Ay.
So I take it you didn't see Justice League Snyder Cut edition?
I heard it's super good, but
I saw a review on it. It was like a quick 9-minute review, and the guy was like shitting all over it.
Really?
I thought it was great. Yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I'm not gonna watch that shit. It's like 4 hours long.
That's what I heard. I'm like, I do not have time for that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, but I heard, actually, everyone I've heard from so far, anyone that I know personally who's seen it said it's really good. But I'll be honest, a lot of my friends like totally different movies than me. Like, I love Dude, Where's My Car, for example. Like,
it's on Netflix, right?
Is it? Is it on Netflix? Oh shit!
It's on something. Like, yeah.
Anyways, like, that's just a classic to me. And anyone I know, they hate that. They think that's the dumbest shit in the play. I think it's Oscar worthy. I mean, it's amazing.
I like a lot of bad movies, so I can relate. Yeah. It's tough because I like some bad movies like so much that I can't talk about it. I mean, I'll tell somebody like, oh, I really like that movie, and they're like, oh yeah, should I watch it? No. No, because you're like a normal person. You probably wouldn't like that movie. But that's how I love it though.
That's how I feel about our podcast. Like, selling it to people is like literally that exact shit is like I enjoy doing our podcast. I have fun editing it. I have fun, like, I laugh to myself like when I'm editing this shit sometimes because it's just so stupid and like it's ridiculous. Like, you know, I don't know. And then yeah, but if someone asks me, like, you know, well, you like it, why shouldn't I watch it? Like, it just might not be for you. If it is for you, great. That's great. Yeah, you're our people then, you know. But,
I'm not going to tell you how to find it, but if you do, let me know how you feel about it.
We should have, you know, how we have, like, you know, like you said, an average viewership of like 5 people. Actually, if I watch 4 out of that, then it's probably closer to an average viewership of 1 people.
Of 1. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
Maybe out of like just to fit with a dog's teeth thing, and like, you know how like podcasts have like names for their fans, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we should call our people like the dogs or the doggies, like out of respect to DMX, to do like the whole "where my doggies"
the dogs, where my dogs at?
Yeah, dogs, doggies, whatever works for you. You know?
Where's my teeth at?
Where's my teeth at, dude? And we just have an old grandpa come out and do the voice for it. He just comes, "Where are my teeth at?
Where's my teeth?
Have you seen them, boy?" Yeah. So that's why we're pretty cool.
I really want, for the podcast, I only want an international audience. I'm not going to lie.
People who don't speak English?
Yeah. Just in the comments, all their native languages. We have no idea what's going on, but they love it. It's like, to us, it would just be gibberish and then like a heart emoji. And then we'd be like, yes.
Does YouTube have the built-in like translate thing?
It might.
I think some comments might do that. Because that would be cool if there's a whole bunch of German and like fucking like weird, like, you know, Asian different languages and stuff. Like,
you can't say weird Asian.
I'm saying, I don't know there's so many. I forget what their name. Like Tagalog, is that one? I mean, you know, like Mandarin. You have like, you know, all these different languages. But it'd be, I think Tagalog. I thought it was Tagalog. Is that how you say it? It's Filipino, I think. I don't know. I think I'm butchering the. Anyways, but there are a lot of weird Asian languages. Let's be honest. There's a lot of weird languages all over the planet. There's a lot of weird Latin languages, like Spanish and shit.
You're single-handedly ruining our international audience. I just want you to know.
Yeah, but that's why we're gonna get all the comments where people are being like in their language saying shit like, "We're not weird. Fuck you. You suck."
What if because American of that comment, we only get Southern viewership? They're like, yeah, you tell them about them weird fucking languages.
We do have to start talking with a southern accent. Yeah, I tell you what, we were
Oh,
all walking
no.
around. We were
Oh,
we're looking
no.
for trouble in all the wrong places and such. And then we found someone telling our story
We
on the
said,
podcast.
you ain't wrong, but you ain't right.
That's right, my boy.
That's what I said.
Do you get? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna ask like a work-related shit, but never mind. Yeah. I miss doing announcements like that.
If we got fucking like an only conservative viewership, that would be so weird.
We talked like the first 4 episodes of this podcast. We were like bashing Trump about being a complete fucking idiot. So
yeah.
But
it'd be tough.
Now that Biden's president, though, if we do go back to anything political, at least if I'm talking, it always is going to sound like bashing Biden. So maybe you will get some conservative viewers being like, "Yeah, you know, he ain't wrong.
He makes a good point.
Right. He is right. He ain't wrong. He is right.
He is right."
Yeah.
I don't like Biden either. I think he's conservative. I like this dog's teeth. I like what they're spitting right now.
Dude, I was trying to think of merch, bro. I know this is so stupid to think about, but to me it'd be so silly. It costs us no money to go on Cafe Press or like Razzle.com, whatever, to like make a design and just put it on a template on t-shirt.
We could make so many shitty designs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It costs us no money to do that. It only they just take money out of the sale when it happens. So as we just take our time, make designs, it's literally free to we just go ham on it, dude, go crazy. And I was just thinking there's an endless amount of fucking stupid shit we could do. Because we could do just our old memes if we could actually remember them, just on a t-shirt.
Yeah. My glasses.
My glasses, you could just say the words finesse it on a shirt.
I don't like that one. I'll be honest.
With a cool italics and a quote. It's quoted, but it's not attributed to anyone. Finesse.
Just a JPEG of a skateboard.
And it just says JPEG on the skateboard.
Ooh, that's kind of meta. I like that. Yep. Yeah. I would like my glasses.
My glasses is good.
Have broken glasses underneath.
You could get my glasses.
Oh, it says it on the side of the glasses?
Yes.
I like that.
Very cool. Very cool.
How about the lenses of the glasses?
It says my
glasses.
And that's not see-through. That's hard.
No, it's metal. It's metal covering your eyes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I like it.
And it's their driving glasses.
I'm about to go on a road trip. I'm like, let me get on my driving glasses.
This is how we source our dog's teeth, bro. Because our fans are called dogs. They end up with our glasses. They end up in car accidents. Dog's teeth sent to us in the mail. That's so dark.
Yeah, what? And it came so quick and out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You've had this on your mind for a while.
No.
I can't wait for our viewership to get in car accidents.
Wouldn't that be? It's almost like Stan level. Eminem is we have fans who are so dedicated that it's in their will that if I ever die, and my teeth come out for some reason, that you can send them to P.O. Box, Dog's Teeth Avenue, whatever the fuck.
Donate their dogs. It says on their driver's license. Teeth donatable to Dog's Teeth Podcast.
Amazing, man. I think that's the only thing we're missing from that diehard loyalty viewership, We can get that from our 2 viewers, I think.
I think we can. I feel like anybody who watches this podcast has to be very loyal. Yes. Nobody would sit and watch this podcast unless they loved it. We don't have any just wishy-washy fans.
And you know what? Dogs are loyal. Where are my dogs at?
Where are my fucking dogs at?
There we go. That's a fucking thing. We got a meme
bar
going. I like it. I'm into it. We got 2 dogs. We're gonna keep enhancing the content, and by that I just mean doing the exact thing we're doing without doing anything different because
not increasing production value at all.
That's not
we
gonna
do
happen.
Literally nothing for the viewership.
No,
but stay.
No, we might. I think I have this prediction of like if we can hit episode 100, then I will personally put $100 towards marketing the channel, which will last for less than a week because $100 goes like it will be actually by the time we hit 100 episodes, it'll probably be in 7 years, and then by then $100 will be worth a single box of pancake mix, and then we won't account for anything. We'll get one new follower.
You'll send the pancake mix to YouTube for a 15-second ad. And I don't mean like an ad that shows up on videos for 15 seconds. It's like just a video that plays for 15 seconds and then it's gone. Before forever. One of our episodes of a podcast. That's our marketing.
We play it on our own podcast. Yes. That's perfect. We will get so many new people seeing us. This is genius.
Marketing is good, man.
Why don't more people do that? That makes so much sense.
I don't know. Just if I'm about to watch something, I want to know exactly what I'm about to watch.
Yeah. Give me a
trailer. I need a trailer for the content I'm about to consume.
Give me a full-on trailer for the episode I'm about to watch. It's like a TLDR.
Put in all the good stuff in the trailer.
Yes.
It's going to make me want to watch all the bad stuff in the actual episode.
The 2-hour part of it, because there's in a 2-hour and 5-minute episode of ours, there's only
we have 15 seconds of good content. Slap that right before the video starts.
Yeah, cut it up, throw it there. Yeah, it's the TLDR, and then,
I like that.
Oh, man, it's genius. It's fucking genius. It's like, why even do long form podcasts when we can just like cut it all and just make a Vine? We could just do a 9-second. We'll
bring Vine back.
We'll grow it back.
We'll call it Tine, because dog's teeth has a T in it. We're gonna call it Tine.
Wow.
No one's gonna know about it. We'll put all our content on there. And they have to pay a $50 yearly subscription to see all of our content.
Oh my God.
You're fucking marketing geniuses.
I can't think of... everyone should be joining our platform.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to text Biden. I'm going to let him know I want my diploma in marketing right now.
You text Biden. I'm going to text the CEO of TikTok, who's Chinese, and I'm going to see what's up with them. Because I learned these weird Asian languages, so...
I was just about to say, I don't know what him being Chinese has to do with the bit.
I don't even know if he is, but no, TikTok's from China. Anyways, we'll have the whole international shit. So you get Biden, I'll get this guy. This whatever is TikTok man. Yeah, that's a bit. So I don't even use TikTok. I never used it before.
I don't either. Emily likes it. I watch some TikToks with her. There's some funny ones sometimes.
I don't know what it is. Apparently, I'm on TikTok.
It's short videos. That's it.
Yeah, with like music or something.
Yeah, like, you can add music to them. You can do whatever with them.
My friend did a video of me on, I think, 4th of July maybe, where I have like a weird like rosé. It was like a rosé IPA with like a cider or something. And I just did this like weird dance. I don't know. And I was drinking both of them because someone gave one to me open. So I just had 2. I was double fisting. And they actually tasted good together. So I've just taken them together and they made like this weird video of me. And like they showed me the next day and it was like 150 views. I was like, holy shit, that's like more views than I get on like like when I post a thing. Like it's just me being a fucking drunk, just whatever. But
people like that.
People are into that. I was being like an alchemist, creating shit.
Ooh, Full Metal.
Wow. Magic. Oh. What?
Magic. The Gathering.
What? Yo, I got some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards to play with my roommate, and we never played.
That's usually how that goes.
Yeah. I didn't ask him about it either, though. I saw him. I was like, oh, that's a good deal. Those are like the old cards. I actually know what's going on with that. That'd be cool to play. Like, let's get it. And then I mentioned it to him. He's like, that's cool. And then I guess we just like, I don't know. No one ever has
So
time
you
to do
did bring
anything.
it up. You did bring it up, and he was like, I don't care.
Yeah, he was. I was like, that's cool, but like,
day.
yeah, we never have time to do shit. I don't know. It's weird. But I need to get a new fucking roommate. It's tough. It's weird. I fill that room, and my other roommate.
How much are you charging per room?
Well, it's different rent because the size of the rooms, but the place in general, like the three of us just all together is way too much. It's crazy. But my roommate who lived up front, he now moved into the one like behind me, because it's cheaper. And then now we got to fill his room up front, which is the biggest of the rooms. But
so it'll be the most expensive.
Right, and that's like during a pandemic. It's so expensive. Trying to fill that room is like, yikes. I don't know. It's tough.
Has there been any interest so far?
Like, basically, we've asked friends to like pass it along. I haven't actually made like the official like Craigslist post or whatever yet, but I mean,
you're trying not to get some rando in there.
Yeah, if we could, yeah, but it's just too expensive. Like, none of our friends can swing that. I mean, maybe if I can get like a couple or something, because it's like expensive, but it's a big enough room that a couple could do that. So I don't know. Ugh. Whatever, fuck that. It's just something else to worry about. What?
Rava makes an appearance.
Rava's talking. Someone's out there. Well, yeah.
Coming to get you. It's the TikTok president.
Oh, shit. He knew I was saying they had weird languages.
Don't put me on a video, no.
I also have a weird language. Please stop. I speak Hebrew. That's not true. I can read Hebrew. I cannot speak Hebrew. I have no idea what I'm doing. Dude, I got in trouble one time. Or not in trouble, but I was at this bar, and this girl, like, it's like a friend of my friend's friend, whatever kind of thing. Like, she's talking. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm Jewish. I was blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, that's cool, because somehow like someone, like, why do you? Someone told her that I was Jewish or something. I'm like, I don't even identify as that. Like, I was raised Jewish. I was bar mitzvahed, whatever. But like, I don't go to synagogue. Like, it was Passover this last week. I ate bread still, even though my grandpa asked me not to. But whatever. I like bread. Fuck it.
Grandpa, don't watch this.
Don't watch my stupid ass podcast, Grandpa. But yeah, so this girl, she's like, oh, you read Hebrew? And I'm like, yeah, I can read Hebrew, whatever. And she wrote down this thing, and I go like, oh, not cursive. Like, I don't remember cursive, because like there's regular Hebrew and then there's cursive.
Yeah, and then there's cursive.
Yeah, dude. And I learned cursive when I was in like 3rd grade, but in the books it's all printed. There's no cursive written in the book. So that's what I'm most familiar with. And so I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I can't. I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's cursive. I can't read cursive in Hebrew. Yeah. And she's like, oh, you can't fucking read Hebrew. I'm like, no, yes, I can. I can read the fucking book. What are you saying? Damn. So then she wrote out like plain text, right? And I go, I still can't read that because she dropped the vowels. Like in Hebrew, they use dots underneath certain letters, and that's how you can make the vowel sound if it's like an o, whatever. That's so it's like
so you're saying she used the dots and you didn't understand the dots? No,
she just pictured her just writing the word shit, just shit, but that I in Hebrew, like to emphasize the I in shit, you would have to put one dot underneath that I. But she didn't write the dots, so I didn't know where because I'm not that familiar with Hebrew.
To emphasize
to emphasize the vowel, yeah. So I didn't know how to like to say it, and the whole test was like, read what I'm writing kind of thing. I'm like, I still can't read that because you didn't put the vowels. And she goes, ugh, you can't read. I'm like, bro, that's just cheap. I don't know. I was like, I'm over it. I'm at a bar. I want to go drink, but what are we fucking doing? You're giving me a Hebrew. Like, I'm in fucking Hebrew school again. This is ridiculous. Like, get out of here. But yeah, still that that was a thing. I'm like, oh god.
It sounds like you can't read Hebrew.
But
That
that's
whole
a
story.
I can definitely read Hebrew. That's the thing. Like if it's just print with like the actual vowels, I was like, "What are you doing? You're writing like she." It was like she gave me cursive
Well,
at
yeah,
first,
I don't
and
know
then
why
she
she
gave
was so
me.
invested in you actually reading it.
It was almost like she was trying to be like, gotcha.
I'm
Like
more Jewish.
You're a liar. Like what? I don't even give a shit.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
I'm really atheist.
And I got $6,000 for my bar mitzvah, so fuck you, bro.
Good scam.
Yeah, dude. I got out of there real quick after that shit. I bought a $1,000 guitar. I don't know what happened to the rest of that money. I must have blew it on fucking weed and stupid dog shit.
Up.
And yeah, man. Then here I am.
That's such a weird thing to like press somebody over at a bar. I bet you can't read this.
I mean, what was she thinking? Like I was like doing stolen valor. Like, you know, oh yeah, I can totally read.
You were stolen Jewish.
Is that? Yeah, I was stolen.
You're stolen Jewish.
Stolen Hebrew.
I always knew that about you.
Yeah, bro.
Whenever I saw you, I was like, man, he's stolen Hebrew.
Yeah, right, blonde hair, blue eyes. You fucking liar. You're not Jewish, motherfucker.
Next time you see her, she's gonna have
people were persecuted.
She's gonna have a bunch of Jews at the bar, and they're gonna fucking beat you up.
I don't even know him. I have no idea who this person was. This was a long time ago. But well, if I ever saw her again, I'm just ready to be like, whatever, like say some fucking Hebrew word at her. I don't know. I just end up saying something nice. I don't know how to say any mean shit. Like, who knows how to cuss in Hebrew? They wouldn't teach you that in school. Yeah, I guess so. I could read it.
Look up "fuck you" in Hebrew. So just in case you ever see her again, you got to be prepared. There's no way it exists.
God damn it, they do the same shit without vowels. Oh,
bro, fuck. You actually can't read Hebrew.
Maybe here. No, I don't want to screen grab. Never mind.
You should Google
Leatado Anat Atan. Wait. Oh, switch me out. Oh, don't. No, I want to hear. Oh, it translates to "damn you" anyways, so it's not even the real fucking thing.
It's still pretty good though.
I can't tell because there's no vowel, like the vowel symbols for me, so I really can't fucking.
So you can read baby Hebrew, like the version they give you in kindergarten.
Yes, dude. That's why I hated Hebrew school, bro. Man, I feel like we talked about that before too. I totally resent the shit out of that though. They did not teach me shit, and I can read Spanish. I don't know everything that I'm reading in Spanish, obviously, but I can read it.
So if you went to college and they were like, "Can you read?" and you'd say, "Yeah, I love Dr. Seuss," and they'd be like, "But you can't fucking read," and you'd be like, "Yes, I can. I can read Green Eggs and Ham, dude." And they're like, "That's not what I mean. Like, you can't read."
Hold up.
And you'd just be like, "I can."
But like in this situation, this girl at the bar is college. And then the Green Eggs and Ham I studied reading Hebrew for 9 years or 8 years, whatever the fuck.
It's pretty equivalent.
And that's how far. Yeah, okay. I like the analogy then. As long as you're aware of that's what we're connecting, then we're cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like it.
It's very similar.
Yeah, it's very similar. You're right. It is. It's super cool. Yeah, man. This is a good episode.
I like it so far.
Yeah, me too. It's good. Yeah, very silly. I just saw the first episode. The name is with Dwayne Anvil back chill. You remember because you said the like you have an anvil on your back. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it's about a dad and a son. He's like, "Get out there, son, and do work." I don't.
Oh yeah, and you have like you pull your back or something. Maybe
yeah, I don't know. He becomes the villain.
He
becomes Anvilback, the villain.
Yeah, Johnny, instead of Johnny Appleseed, it's Johnny Anvil.
I think a guy with an anvil on his back is still a better superhero than Batman. I gotta be honest. I'm here to speak my truth.
Oh man, we ripped Batman so hard in that last one. It was good. I can't let my dad watch
People
these.
love Batman.
I know, yeah. I still, in that last one, I told you how much I think Batman is better than Superman, though. So as long as you can agree that Anvilback Man is better than Superman 2, then I'm cool with it. Because Anvilback Man sounds pretty fucking cool.
I like Anvil-Back Man.
He sounds super cool. I picture the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but instead of having like the weird eye, he just like he's a regular guy, but he's got an anvil.
He's a regular guy with an anvil on his back.
Yeah, and like
his sidekick is a guy with a sword, and he uses Anvil-Back Man, and he does all the real work. The sidekick with a sword.
You mean he like forges on his back, like with a hammer?
Yeah.
Maybe he makes swords using anvil back.
Yes.
And he makes swords using
that's what I meant.
Back. Yeah.
Anvil back. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because they break. He's in a lot of adventures where he has to fucking cut things.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like, oh, we're in the forest. I have to chop down this tree.
But the one thing
I have to make a new sword.
And one thing that can never be cut or broken
is Anvilback's
back. Anvilback's back, bro.
Oh,
that shit is fucking.
Wow. He's like the tank of the crew.
It's like his
bad
turtle
guys
shell.
go to shoot him and he just turns around.
It's like his turtle shell. He's Anvilback or Anvilback Man. I mean,
he's Anvilback Man. Oh, there's a comic where he gets two anvils on his back, so they call him Anvil-Back Man.
No, no, this is awful. Oh,
this is amazing, dude.
Anvil-Back.
You know what's sick? Is if we actually ever had fans and we brought this up, they would make sketches of Anvil-Back Man. Bro.
Wait, is Anvil-Back Man the evil version of Anvil?
Oh, it's like his evil doppelganger?
Like his mirror, like Dark Link, but you know?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, dude. It's Anvilback Man.
But how would Anvilback Man defeat Anvil-Back Man? How could he muster up the strength? The other dude has two backs and two. He has two backs.
Two backs are better than one. So, wait, does he have a front? Or because maybe that's the answer. He just can't see anything, and then two backs means two chances for backstabbing. There you go. We got a fucking line.
Double the damage.
Yeah, double the openings, double the fun, double my pleasure with double income.
I was thinking if his second back was on his front and the anvil is also on his front, he wouldn't be able to see past the anvil that's in front. So that'd be his weakness.
So he's not Anvil back man. He's Anvil back front man.
No, because his front would be a back.
This is the dumbest shit we've ever done. So he doesn't have a back. He doesn't have a front. He only has two backs.
Okay, but if you take someone's back and you put it on their front, does that become a front, or is it their back?
Back to the Future. Wait, say it again.
Okay. If you take someone's back and you put it on your front, is it a back? that's on your front, or does it become your front?
Oh, you could wear like animal hide on your chest, but that's still your chest, but it's back on your chest.
I'm thinking he has another version of his own back on
On
his
his,
front.
okay, I like that. I see where you're going with it. That's
Yeah,
good.
there we
I think
go.
it works.
There
I
we
think
go.
it works. Yeah.
I
yeah.
think so too. So
Okay.
he would have an anvil on his front back
Yeah, front
that
back.
would
Yeah.
blind him.
Yes.
So even though he's like 2 times as strong,
Yeah.
he's now blinded by the power of the front back anvil.
Yeah. And does he have a little like a sidekick too, or does he have 2, one for each anvil? Or is it just the guy? That's 2. Maybe that's OP. I don't know.
Let's get into who the sidekick is, though. We haven't
Sidekick who makes the swords.
Yeah, but what else does he do?
All right. Well, his name is the Forger, and so he forges shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, because we gotta give some actual cool shit, right? It can't all be the dumbest.
So the
dog shit in the
sidekick
world.
is the good guy. Like he's the cool guy that you like read the comics for.
Yeah. The rest is like all like the Jack Black character. It's like Kung Fu Panda.
Isn't that what's it? Fuck, what's it called? Where the superhero is like not good at all. It's all about the second guy. It's all about a sidekick. There's a concept like that.
I think I know. I don't know what your term is, but there's a thing called like the Deuteronomist, which is like the second most important character after the protagonist, and like so there's a big story for that character too. So something like that, maybe. I don't know.
I think it's the Green Hornet is what I'm talking about. Where everybody praises the main character guy, but it's the sidekick who does all the work.
Oh, is that how the Green Hornet works? Because I never.
So.
Okay, that's cool. What is that like? That sounds so familiar. I've seen that in so many things, and I can't put my finger on that.
I don't think they're like heroes. I think they're just like guys. But the sidekick knows like karate and shit. Like, so he beats up all the bad doers. All the evil people,
That's what I'm saying. I've seen that trope done like multiple times, where it's always like, this one guy gets all the credit, but it's like the other guy's like, what? But
yeah, I did everything. Yeah, that would be the Forger.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, the Forger has to have a meme too, though. He can't just be cool.
No, he's got to have like
What's his setback?
Is he an alcoholic? Because that's relatable.
You want to be the Forger? I'll be Anvil-Back Man.
Well, who's gonna be Anvil-Back Man?
I'll do both.
Ooh,
we just can't show them both in the same scene.
We need fans who know how to draw, dude. I want to see like.
I want to see Anvil-Back Man.
I want to see the whole comic book, like the whole roster, because now we need to make like cheesy, like fucking, like romantic, like side characters and all this shit.
Oh God! Someone falls in love with Anvil-Back Man.
Yeah,
like he has a love interest.
Yeah, he's the main hero, and then it's got to be like the Lois Lane, but maybe her name is
I think his first love interest should be Anchorhead woman. He's Anvil-Back. She's Anchorhead.
Does she have an anchor on her head?
Yes.
Okay,
I think it's a match made in heaven.
Does she kind of lean over all the time? Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's always like this. Her shit's real heavy, so she's always like this.
Just like struggling to stand upright.
Yeah.
She can't go on cruises. Just the motion of it'll send her right over.
It has nothing to do with her anchor head. It just makes her sick. Like, oh, I don't want to go on there. It makes me queasy.
Yeah, I weigh down the cruise ship, She sounds like Lois.
Anchor-Back.
Yeah, an Anvil-Back Man.
No, I'm getting them mixed up. Anvil-Back Man, the Forger, Anchorhead,
Anchorhead.
Anvil, back, man.
Man.
We got a good roster so far, I think.
Bro, if we might, do you know the band Coheed and Cambria?
Mm-hmm.
They made a comic book series based off their albums, and it must have been done already. There's like a billion podcasts out there, but I don't know of any podcasts where they're making their own comic book. Let's fucking make a comic book, dude. Let's fucking figure it out. My dad likes to draw comic books. Maybe I can get him to do sketches, and we can just call that it. We can write in the text bubbles.
I can just picture you now, like chilling with your dad in the living room, and you go to him with like a script, and he just like, "Son, I hate
you." He would literally hate me because we'd have to have part of the script be something about like fucking with Batman like or some shit. Like Anvil-Man.
It would be about Batman?
Like, it would just open up, like, there would be, like, small little, like, cameo shit where it's, like, a newspaper headline and it says, like, well, it's clear, folks, Anvil Batman is clearly better than Batman. Like, shit like that.
Ooh,
just small burns,
I like that.
Yeah.
Anvil Batman voted best superhero.
Yeah, Thor throws a fit or something like let's try to combine all DC and Marvel.
He could go against Thor because Thor has a hammer.
Yeah.
Thor would try and hammer his back.
And then he just turns his back and I'm Anvil Batman. Bro, we could combine as parody. We could successfully combine Marvel and DC. Oh my god.
Through Anvil Batman. We could finally link them together. Dude.
And Anvil Batman is like,
he's the main villain, I think. He's got.
Oh yeah, right? He's like in charge.
He's like the star. He's like the Joker.
We should open on him. Yeah, just like open on his scene where he's like, they shouldn't have fucked with me.
What are his evil deeds? What does he do? What does this disabled man do?
He trips when he's trying to go downstairs, for sure.
That makes him really angry. That's part of his. That's part of his villainage.
He could easily just lay on his belly and slide down on his top anvil, but he wants to walk down the stairs.
It's his front anvil.
His top anvil. Sorry, his front back anvil.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He maybe he robs banks.
Maybe he was used by a blacksmith. Maybe he was a blacksmith's son. Yeah, he was a blacksmith's son. And instead of doing like fun kid things, he's like, "Get down, boy, I gotta make more swords for the village."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he thought, one night he thought, when he was young, it's his origin story, he thought, I can be even better than my other brother, who's also an Anvil back. And maybe he's your evil brother. Oh. I can be better than Anvil Batman. And he says, so that night I went to the forge and I put in a second Anvil back on my chest. And then I could do twice as much work. But then since then they hated me or whatever.
He got the second back from his dad. He killed his dad, took his back off, and then put it on his front. And then used his dad's anvil as the front anvil.
Yes, that's obviously what happened. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. Well, I'm not writing any of this down, but I think it's good enough that it's in my head.
I also think it's good enough just staying in our brains and not.
Oh, we are recording literally right now, so I guess it is being written down.
Well, we don't watch these.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's true. We just have a ruler supreme over there watch the shit.
What if in a year we hear about Anvil Batman as a...
I swear to God, this is a character. It literally is. It's amazing. It may be the best thing we ever created together, aside from this podcast. But...
It could be. I think so.
Dude, I re-listened to that track we made with Aiden that one time. And... Man, everything sounds good except for my verse. I sound like a little kid. It's crazy because I've done other raps before, and I sound way more like a rapper than in that one. I don't know. I don't know if it was the recording or just my voice that day, but I'm like, oh man, I sound like that. Fuck. I sound like a 12-year-old kid. Like, yeah, man, and this and that. But I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, maybe you were just in your rock star lifestyle still.
Yeah.
Too hard
I
of a
was
rocker.
too chill, man. And yeah, man. I wish I had a freaking like a good.
Back.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, it goes without saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like a good version of that track, because we can make that be our intro shit for the podcast. Like what is it? It's like Take a Ride with Me or some shit.
I have no idea.
I forget. Whatever.
Yeah, I'll try and avoid listening to that track.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Ugh. Yeah, that's cool. So, Anvil back, man.
Fuck. I think that was the first time I cried laughing.
Yeah, I literally cried. Yeah, that was good. Yep. I don't even know how to top that. Like, what the fuck else? Let's see. What else is cool, man?
Yeah, what else is going on? I have a new keyboard.
Like typing or playing?
Typing, keyboard.
Oh, ooh.
Pretty sick.
Is it like magical? It's like colorful, kind of.
Yeah.
I can kind of see it.
Can't really get the vibe, and I brought my camera up, so that's good.
Cool, perfect. Yeah. Just what I want to hear, man. Yeah. Yeah, keyboard's dope. Did I get bullshit? No, nothing.
No, nothing cool.
Nothing cool. I've been reading a lot lately, trying to finish writing my shit. It's going slow and steady, but it's going.
That's good.
Yeah.
What are you focusing on right now? A book?
Yeah, I'm still focused on like my main novel that I'm trying to write, and it's like I might get like a paragraph here, and then like maybe 3 paragraphs the next day, and then 2 sentences the next day, or like it's kind of slow, but I don't know. I'm just like so in my head about it, and I'm trying to be confident about what I like put out there. So it takes me. I'm definitely not writing the way you're supposed to write, where it's like just let it flow, get it all on the page, and then you can delete it later. Like I do that sometimes, and it totally does help. I feel it. I'm like, why don't I always do that? But I just can't help but get in my head, and then I do notice when I'm in my head, I write like the best that I ever like. When I do finally write, it's like really good, or for my standards, really good. I'm still dog shit compared to like a real writer, but
it's no Anvil-Back, man.
No, not even close. I mean, that's just like that's one of those like things that just you're
that's
just like,
once in a lifetime. Like,
I mean,
Halley's Comet type shit.
For sure, yeah. It's impossible to. It's a lightning doesn't strike twice kind of shit, for sure. But if I can be like just almost as good as Anvil-Back Man, like
you'll be a millionaire.
I'll never be close to Anvil-Back Man. Like that's just.
He's a god. I don't know.
We
could start a religion. Yeah. Today we're here to praise
Scientology. We got the new best shit.
Praise him. Ma.
Oh.
Anvil, back, man.
Anvil, back, man.
Beautiful.
Man. And then you drink a course after that. You go.
That's his blood. That's Anvil Back Man's blood. Now drink the blood of Anvil Back Man.
Yeah. No, it's the oil that you temper the steel in after using his back. Yeah. Like we know forgery.
Drink his oils.
Yes.
Drink the man's oils. You'll be closer to him.
Hey, you cook with vegetable oil all the time, and now you can drink Anvil-Back man's oils. They're fresher than corn. Look it up. There's a chart.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Nothing to lose. Is the well, you might not know this because you're of Jewish descent, but I know.
You just outed me.
No. Shh, cut it.
I'm hiding in my attic.
I should have whispered it so nobody else could hear. Of Jewish descent. Now we're in the clear.
Okay.
Yeah. But the meme for Christians is like they drank the blood of Christ.
Yeah.
And then there's like little crackers, and it's the body of Christ.
Yeah. I always wonder what the fuck that was.
Yeah, what is the meme? Why would you want to consume either of those to become Christ?
I have no idea. Is that why you preface this with "I might not know"? Because I have no fucking clue.
That's why I did.
I come at that question with probably more confusion than even you, because literally I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never been to an official.
It's got to be
service.
to be closer to God. That's got to be the meme.
But I don't get. You don't drink anybody else's blood to be close to them. You don't eat anybody else's body. If anything, like it's
maybe we should start. Maybe we should start. That's all I'm saying. If you really love somebody, you'd eat a
Jeffrey
little piece
Dahmer over here.
Yeah.
He was doing it right. Hey,
Praise him.
He was closer to Jesus than anybody.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, you killed it. You killed my version of the song.
What did I kill? You were singing a song?
Yeah, you killed it.
Was it a whole song?
Hymn. No, just the hymn. You did the church hymn.
I killed him. I killed him? Him. Oh, Himiny Cricket. All right, here we go. Well, sorry, I killed your hymn. Now I'll.
Sudoku.
Seppuku. Seppuku? I don't know. Sudoku.
See, you don't know. You should have just said Sudoku.
Sudoku. No, Sudoku. There you go, buddy. That shit's tough. You will die after Sudoku, man. That shit's hard. You sit there like, do you like Sudoku? I don't understand it. I never learned what it was, but I see numbers on, fuck. It's math? You do math.
It's not a lot of math. It's like numbers matching.
You add up numbers.
I don't think so.
I don't know how it works.
I think there's a bunch of blocks, and then within the blocks, you have to put like 1 through 9 in order to where they're not in the same horizontal or vertical path of the same digit.
Oh, there's no math?
I don't think so.
Oh, all right. That makes me feel better about it. I thought there was all this math.
There might be.
Well,
I'm just a fucking liar. I need to
what
go
else?
to church.
Yeah, you need to eat some
Church of Anvil, man.
You need to eat some wafers and. Whoa, that was the Holy Spirit just coming out of my nose.
Oh no,
man! And drink some of the blood.
The oil.
The oil. Anvil, anvil, back, man. All right.
Anvil, anvil, back, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's their opening. When everyone comes into the church, it starts off like a monk hymn, but then it turns into like dubstep remix, like anvil, anvil, back, man, anvil, back, man.
I love that.
Yeah.
Instead of like passing the basket for donations, you just have the Cash App constantly posted on a banner up top.
Ooh, yeah. We're in the 21st century. What is it? Yeah. We're in the 21st century. Idiot.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking idiot.
You idiots don't even know what century it is. I do. I said it.
I always get so confused by that because it's not the year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the 1900s was the 20th century. But why couldn't we just call it the 19th? Because it's the 1900s. Let's keep the numbers. See, I'm bad at math. Or numbers. I don't like numbers, I guess. That's why I write.
If they were Hebrew numbers, you'd be a lot more comfortable.
Not if they didn't have vowels.
True, you need the little dots.
Yeah, I need those dots.
To know what numbers.
No, I think Hebrews use numbers. Like they like the same numbers we use. We all use the same numbers.
I don't know. I just can't confirm that.
That's why when they say call 911, it works in every country. Look it up. It's true. Facts. Try it.
It does. Don't try it. If you need help and you're somewhere, like, oh, 911, I heard it on this shitty podcast.
It's our one listener happens to go
and he happens to have a terrible accident and he needs help immediately.
If you trust us for anything and you're gonna ride it out in a foreign country, I think that's like, you know, having a nut allergy.
Natural selection.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You were bound to go sooner than later.
It's called dog's teeth.
Selection.
Yeah, it's the dog's teeth selection. What? What the fuck? You know, all right. We're pretty cool, man.
That's true. I think that's the one takeaway when people watch this podcast. It's not that these guys are insane. These guys need to get a life.
No.
These guys stink.
No.
They're cool.
I stink, actually. But, yeah, we are fucking cool, dude. We just came up with the best comic book character since ever. I mean, he's the best comic book character ever created.
Can't be topped.
Anvil-back, man. It can't be backed. Because he has an anvil on it. He has an anvil on it already. What?
You just killed all the naysayers. All the people that tried to say, no, don't do Anvil-back, man. You just proved them wrong.
When we show up at Comic-Con and everyone's like, we didn't think you could make it. And we just say, Anvil-back's back.
Could you imagine if we got a booth at Comic-Con and we just strapped anvils to our back?
Can we please do this? This is so good.
I would love that.
This is such a good idea. Oh, man.
So what did your hero do? He has an anvil on his back, you fucking idiots. What else does he need to do? Do you not understand the power this man holds?
He's got an anvil on his back, you fucking idiots. Wait, what else does he do? He has a sidekick that does everything for him. God fucking, shut up. Just read. Do you want to buy the comic book or not?
You fucking nerds. Shut the fuck
you
up.
Asking so many goddamn questions. Buy the comic book and read to find out.
Yeah. You think I'm here to answer your questions, you fucking idiot?
You think I know how to read?
Get away from me. Give me your money. Here's my Cash App. Get away from me.
You're like in a signing like booth or whatever, you know? Yeah. Get away from me. Check my Cash App. Get the fuck out of here, idiot.
Well, next, we get up front to talk in front of everybody, and then people come up to the mic. They're like, so what made you get started? Shut the fuck up, you idiot.
We didn't start. This was always here since the beginning of time.
Yeah, you don't know about the grand revelations of Anvil back, man?
They have
dumb
been
imbecile.
Spawned since creation.
They were hieroglyphs way before all this shit.
Yes. Man. These people are going to go nuts. We pretty much have to do that.
We have the market corner, like, we have a monopoly on Anvil-backed superheroes.
Yes, we do. Because not only do we have a hero with an anvil on his back, but we also have his evil brother who is the villain who has an anvil on his back.
They can't try and outdo us. We already have the 2 times Anvil champion.
And his dad's back anvil on his front.
What an origin story. It comes from the heart. It's so pure.
It's really special. I think Anvil Backpack Man should have like those shoulder pauldrons, like the cool like World of Warcraft characters that come out like that, but like they're made out of hammers, you know. So you just got like a cool hammer shoulders. You're like, what the fuck?
And he never uses them in the comics.
No, it's just like it's a shoulder thing, but they're hammers. Somebody's got to draw this stuff. I mean,
I would love that. We should get tattoos.
Oh man, I'm picturing the Forger as like a little like almost like the Geico lizard, but like somehow he does everything.
Like same size, like he's 4 inches.
Yeah, but he can like swing like a 12-foot sword or whatever. Like he's strong as fuck. He's like Ant-Man.
I think you're potentially ruining our new IP.
All right. You can make him whatever you want. Yeah, he has to be small enough to be like carried around kind of thing, though, right? Is he just like walking around hammering shit on Anvil Bagman's back?
Yes, that's what I was envisioning. He has to be a character. You want to make him a fucking lizard.
Well, yeah, no, okay, character works too.
I was pretty gung-ho about the lizard part, but okay, I guess we could do a character.
Yeah, no, he could be make him
he could be
make him 17 feet tall. Make him a fucking like oh man. Oh man. Yeah, make him like a could he be like a 10-foot dwarf? Like he's got the build.
What if he can be a dwarf. Okay, I accept. But what if also he doesn't have a sword that he just, swings around with his hand, but his whole head is a sword.
What?
So yeah. He has to like bash his shit against the dude's back to get it good.
His head should be a hammer. He's the forger. He makes swords.
Oh, that's so good.
So he just hits his head.
Hammer. Yeah,
he's a hammerhead.
His sword.
Yeah, he's like a hammerhead.
He's a hammerhead shark. He is a hammerhead shark.
But those things are on the side, aren't they? So he
can do it like this.
You play the Night at the Roxbury music every time he does it.
That's the ultimate crossover, dude. He'll be dressed like them too.
What is love? This you couldn't get any better. Okay, he's a hammerhead shark, but he's a hammerhead shark from the waist up, but from the legs down, he's human legs, so he can like walk around, right? Because Anvil-Back Man is a man, right? Because a shark can't walk around on land, but Anvil-Back Man is a man with just an anvil on his back.
Oh,
so
okay.
Hammerhead. If the forger is a hammerhead shark, he's got to have human legs from the waist down.
100%, yes.
But then he's a hammerhead shark from the waist up. Except for he has human arms too. Or no, he doesn't because he just uses his head as a hammer.
But how does he use his sword?
Oh, okay. He has arms then.
He has arms. Okay.
He has arms. Okay. But he still hammers like this for some reason because
yes. Because he can have a hammerhead head.
Yeah, but does he?
And that's it. The rest of him's normal person.
Okay, but he still chooses to hammer on Anvil Man's back with his head, right?
Yes.
Well, okay.
That's a key mechanic.
Even though he could just use a hammer with his hand.
He doesn't believe in that.
He said, God gave me the perfectly shaped head to do this myself, and by God, I will use my hammerhead-shaped head.
Oh, no. Anvil-Back Man hates hammers because his abusive dad was an anvil man or a blacksmith man.
Yeah, he was an Anvil Man blacksmith.
And he used to beat him with a hammer.
Yeah.
So
this is great.
Anvil-Back Man doesn't like that. So
he'll take a hammerhead instead.
Yes.
Yeah. He says, hammerhead different. Instead, please. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. I don't believe in hammers. I do believe in head, though.
And the forger gives great head.
He does. He shines the sword right up. He's good.
Yeah, he's a real sword polisher. That's for sure.
That's true. He sharpens that shit right up.
Yeah. Wow, this is all really good stuff. I mean,
we need to get the whole boardroom together. We need to get our producers, our agents, all on board with this. You know, you call your people, I'll call my people.
Yes. TikTok CEO. Sponsored
by Coors.
Haircuts.
Sponsored by Haircuts.
Sponsored by haircut.com at Coors/Lee.
Precisely.
Sponsored by Marijuana is legal in New York City. Whoa, 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 whoa.
But I think I'll take a quick break. I need to get my creative juices back flowing.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Yeah.
Take a break. Yeah, maybe I'll smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, quick break.
Okay, I'll be here. Oh, shit.
So I gave Emily kind of the lowdown, like the scoop on Anvil-Back Man real quick.
Okay.
She made an interesting point.
Okay. Lay it on me.
So I brought up his arch nemesis.
Yeah.
Anvil-Back Man.
Yeah.
And she had a very good point. She says to me, why? And I had nothing.
Why not? His origin story makes so much sense. He wanted to be, you know, he wanted to be more useful for his father than his brother Anvil-Back Man, and
right, because Anvil-Back Man was getting all the love.
Yeah, so instead, but in Anvil-Back's mind, he was getting beaten. So you know, it's perception thing. So you know,
that's good. That's good. So good. Yeah.
But so he's getting all the love. So he kills his dad and takes his back to put on his front. And then it hits him in the head. He's like, "Oh, I did this to be more useful to my dad, but now I killed him. So, well, there goes that. So
dumb.
I might as well be fucking evil, right?"
Yeah.
And that's why. I mean, it's a perfectly valid why. I think, you know. So
I thought that was a very riveting question, though, because you know, it sometimes you got to stop and think, why am I doing what I'm doing?
They say also sometimes you got to stop and smell the flowers. So there's something about Anvil-Back Man that just smells right. It's a good floral scent. Like
I would smell his anvil.
Like a sweet perfume, you know? Yeah, and Anvil-Back Man's oil, I would drink it. And I do every Sunday at church.
Sure. The Church of Anvils.
Mm-hmm.
Praise Anvil.
All praise the great and holy Anvil.
The anvil giveth, and it taketh away.
Unless you have two fucking anvils, bitch.
He might be OP. I'm not going to lie. He's overpowered.
Yeah, he is. And what's so funny is I don't know how.
See, why?
Yeah, but in my mind, he is totally just like...
He is unstoppable.
Yeah.
I can't explain what makes him that way, but
I think it's the
just
name.
Feels right.
I think it's the name.
So.
The name is just, it's so good to me.
Maybe that's why we don't like these other superheroes. It is the name definitely has something to do with it. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go with something like lame, like Superman or Aquaman, then at least make it like Super Aquaman, man. Like, you know,
okay,
like make it fun for us, you know.
But our main character is just Anvil Man.
So he's Anvil Back Man.
Oh,
you said Anvil Man.
That does clear it up.
Man.
That clears it up. I fucked up.
It does clear it up.
My mistake. It
totally clears it up. Now, 100% separates Anvil Back Man from Anvil Back Man.
Right. If Batman was named Backman, we would like him a lot more.
That's all it is. You're exactly right.
We're just listen. Our comprehension of the English language is just too profound.
That's one that Marvel really missed, man. Is a Spider-Back Man.
And if Marvel was called Marfle-Back, I would love it so much more. Marfle-Back.
That should be our comic book studio name. Yeah, we're Marfle-Back Studio.
And there's an off branch called
Marfle-Back Studios. That's where we post all of our adult content. The hentai and shit that we make with these characters.
Oh no! I want no parts of Marfle-Back bag. I want 0% sharehold in that company.
That's so cool.
I will remain at Marfle-Back.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Oh fuck. This is a good podcast, man. That's good. This is quality content.
This might be the longest we've just said nothing.
Man, I was going to tell you.
It's the best one. We got to just say nothing more. All this pretending about politics.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Who gives a fuck?
Marfle-Back Studios, baby.
It's going to save the day. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was gonna have a story to come in with after I took Rob out for a poop and there was a cat out there and I always feel like I gotta fucking there's a stick I grab and I feel like I gotta kill a cat sometimes, but then I come back in and we're just back to fucking Anvil-Back Man and we're crushing it. It's just this genuine gold content.
This is just.
I mean, I could have killed a cat, but this is Anvil-Back Man.
Wait, what? Why are you talking about killing cats?
No, because
it makes Robba mad that the cat's back there?
Well, she goes crazy trying to chase it, and then if it's there, and if it's a stray, I can't tell if it's like a pet that like they let in the back here, or if it's like a stray.
Why do you want to kill stray cats?
I'm not trying to kill it. I'm saying like if it attacks my dog, though, I will definitely hit it. I'll hit it with a stick. I'm not want to kill it, but I'll do whatever I can to get it away, you know. And
I feel like that's worst case scenario.
Yeah, exactly. But I have a stick there, so it's like it's a just in case thing. Like, so I grab it and then
gotta have protection.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, I could like try to kick it away too. But I've had cats. I've been around cats. Like if they still have their nails, like, or I mean their claws, like they'll fucking cut you up, dude. You remember that time? Yes. Man, that one time at work, I got like cut with a fucking cat, like on my like my fucking lip, and
oh yeah, got you
like,
good.
Yeah, and like it was like through my bottom lip, it like pulled its claw away like that. I'm like, oh man, it was.
So you got cat PTSD. Since.
And I remember I said to the people when I they were there for adoption or whatever, and I said to them, like as I like pulled the cat like away from me and like put it back in its crate, like I could feel the blood just dribbling down my face. And I said to them like, so do you want to fill out the paperwork or and the guy's like, you should go like clean yourself up. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And they're like, no, we're good. Okay, bye. Like, and I still had to lock up the thing and whatever. And then I was like, okay, thanks. You know, I'm still quality customer service. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Gotta keep your cool through a cat attack.
I was just dumb.
That's very professional.
Yeah, well, I was more shocked than anything. I was like, the fuck is this? Like,
Just a quick sidebar for the when you said you would be willing to kick the cat,
yeah.
but I thought you were gonna say, but I have weak legs.
I do.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna be like, I could kick the cat, but I got weak legs. I don't want to jeopardize my leg situation.
I do have weak legs. It's only when I'm anxious. In a cat fight, I ain't anxious about that shit. I got this. I'll beat that pussy up.
I'm so ready to beat this cat.
Yeah. Hey, I'll do whatever I gotta do for my dog,
That's facts. Gotta protect.
True story though, like just last week, there's like I caught it too late, but Rava was like in the back and she was licking something and I caught her and then it turns out she was licking up some poop. She doesn't lick her own poop. So it must have been some cat poop or something. And it's like, man, now I've been watching every time she's pooped for the last week, I've been checking her poop for like worms and shit because that's how you get them. And just fucking bullshit. Like it's my yard and just these random cats are running around putting my dog at risk. Like
you sound really like an avid cat hater right now.
I like cats, but I'm saying
PETA is gonna fuck us up.
No, PETA would be on my side. I don't get the point of getting a cat and then letting it like go run around outside unprotected in a city. Like if you're gonna have, it's one thing in like a suburban area where you have like a fenced-in yard maybe, or even just your own bigger space, whatever. But in a city where there's a lot of people all the time, letting your cat just like run wild is like
it is irresponsible.
Not just irresponsible, but dangerous for the cat. You have like every day you let the cat out your door, there's an 80% chance that it will come home. So there's a 20% chance that like that's for a well-trained cat. For a new cat, it's a 20% chance it'll come home.
Yeah.
Like there's true. There's a lot of cool shit in the city for a cat, man. So many rats, other cats to go fuck with.
Now.
Like, dude, yeah, there's a lot of cool shit for a cat, man. Birds galore, like whatever fucking, they're doing. We had me and my old roommates in Brooklyn had a cat, and like my roommate, he's from Turkey and he loves cats, and like he just loves them. And he was like, no, like we always just used to let our cat go out and be free and stuff. And I'm like, this is dangerous. It's in a city, whatever. The cat ends up like, when I moved to Washington, they still had the cat. The cat ended up like being lost for like 6 months, then finally came home with like a gash in his side. Like it looked like he got hit by a car, like, and then he ended up with some weird disease that made him go crazy. He started attacking my roommates. Like this, when I was in Washington, but yeah, like it was like some crazy cat disease where he just started attacking and going wild. And I mean, shit, like that's exactly what I didn't know that was going to happen. But like, if you just kept him indoor, like you can only have an indoor cat in New York City and be a responsible cat owner. If you're going to let them go out and go crazy, I get it. You're trying to let them be the instinctual cat they should be. But like, if you want a cat that's like that, you have to move out of the city or just don't get a cat. There's no
How about we move everyone in New York City out of New York City and send all the cats there?
And have just cats here.
Only cat. No cats anywhere else. They
City.
all just thrive in Cat City.
Cat City. Would they run Wall Street?
They would become normal people, but look like cats. Like the Skyrim character.
Oh, like Cats, the musical.
Like Cats, the musical, except not bad.
Did you watch that movie?
No.
I watched it. It was
I heard
awful.
It was pretty shit. Yeah.
It was, I mean.
At least one of us saw it to confirm.
Here's what's crazy is we watched it as like one of these, it was during the quarantine shit. So we watched it during like one of those like Zoom or were we on? Yeah, we were on Zoom.
Group chat thing.
Yeah, exactly. So we're all doing that. And I was like separate from my friends and, I'll do whatever, wherever we were. And we're supposed to be sitting there chatting and whatever. And I like missed half the movie. I just couldn't deal with it. I was like still like there, but I was like working on other shit of like, I can't waste my time. I was sitting there on my other computer, like writing or something.
That's
and then
hilarious.
I would occasionally turn back to the thing and then just make a comment about something obvious that I just saw just that second and be like, what is she wearing? Or something like that, you know? But the funny thing is we all agreed, like, I forget who it was. It was like my friend set it up with all of like her friends. So, but it was like, I don't know, maybe 8 people watching together. And the idea was like, let's watch Cats. Like, we know how bad it is. And like, let's rip on it basically.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we know it's going to be bad. But then there was one guy who's like my friend. At the end of it, he like during this group chat, he goes like, yeah, you know, like I thought it was a really good movie. Like I was impressed. I thought it was going to be bad. And we were all like, what? Because like we were about to rip it to shreds. And then he's the first one who spoke up and he said he liked it. And then everyone else was like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, right. That one part was, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's that it was the worst. I literally couldn't watch half of it. I had no idea what was going on. Even when I would tune back in, I'm listening to the people like seeing in the chat, they had no idea what was going on. So the 30 minutes of it that I just 100% blocked out of my mind, I still knew just as much as they did, and they watched it. So I made the right decision. Like, that's just, there's no plot to the movie. It's just,
I love that one person was like, it's the next best movie. Like, this is groundbreaking.
Like, how come they didn't
work.
win every Oscar? I mean,
yeah, there's always somebody out there, you know, that likes these shit movies.
You know
and
what?
Just shit everything.
That's why they make them.
It's true.
You know what?
I think it failed miserably, though, if you were to look at sales.
Oh, and they apparently did, like, they spent, like, an extra couple...
They spent a shit ton of money on that movie.
And then they had to go back and spend an extra, like, couple million or something fixing up the buttholes. Did you hear about that?
I think so, yeah.
And honestly, I was like, the parts that I did watch, I'm like, I wish there were buttholes. Like, it would have made more sense. Like, yeah. So,
you wish you could see more cat buttholes.
I just think it would have made it more. I think it would have made it more real. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
you could have overlooked some of the bad script.
Well, they were really going for like their real cats. But then there's one thing that like where the lady like she unzips this part of her fur and takes it off, and it's like fourth wall breaking, mind explosion. Like, wait, are they wearing cat suits? But then it turns out no, it's just her. She's the only one who wears a cat suit, and other people are they're actually cats. It makes no fucking sense.
So there's actually people?
No, it's a cat. She's a cat wearing another cat. That's the thing. She's
evil.
Yeah, I don't even know. Because there's no plot. I don't even know she's the bad one. I have no idea what's going on in that movie. But I know
she's just wearing another cat.
Yeah, she's wearing cat's fur around her, so she's basically, you know, it would be like me wearing a human skin coat, which it's
like if you had your dad's back on your front.
Yes, exactly. Everything comes full Anvil.
It's true. Go full Anvil.
Yeah, full Anvil alchemist.
They would have did so well. If he turned his brother into an anvil instead of a suit of armor.
It's almost the same show or story.
No, you gotta give us some credit.
Yeah, ours is pretty.
We would never go off anything anyone else thought of first. We're originators.
We are. You know what? Hollywood's out there fucking taking old, dried up fucking shit and making new movies.
Remaking shit, making it worse.
Remaking remakes.
Franchises.
Yeah, for sure. And then here we are coming up with quality original content.
But they won't let us in Hollywood. They won't let us in Hollywood because we're too real. We're too authentic.
No. You're too real. You're too authentic.
They said that to us.
They said it to us in
They
email.
emailed it afterwards.
And then they sent it
to our faces
in person. And they called and left a voicemail.
In a Zoom.
They left a Zoom recording too, and the voicemail, and the email. That's right. And they sent the text message.
I got a page
that said, "You are unworthy." It said, "Call this number."
You're too real.
Call.
You're
Fuck. I don't even know how a pager works. So like, it doesn't say text, does it? It says a number.
It doesn't.
It says a number. It says call this number. And then you call it. It says you are unworthy.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
You're too real. You are too real. We'll never have you here. We want to make the 20th Fast and Furious movie instead.
But if we both got fake tits and walked in there with a script, they'd be like, okay, you guys are pretty fake. This is great. We will buy this for $100 million.
I won't do that. I will not participate.
You don't want some fake guys?
No. Some fake guys?
Yeah. They're squishy.
You call tits guys?
I name them. I'll call them whatever I want.
Baby,
I'm a
let me
savage.
see them. Baby, let me see them guys.
I'm a savage. Yeah, I call them whatever fucking like
Send
whatever.
me guy. Send me guy pics.
Yeah, let me see you guys. Oh, I've definitely said that before. 100%. I've definitely said that. Like, I guarantee, I'm not even joking. I've definitely called tits guys to a girl talking about and got them. Not like because she was in on the joke. Like, so it wasn't like the first time kind of thing. But I was definitely like, yeah, send me one of those guys. And then that has actually worked for me one time. But the only time I did it was with a person I was talking to. So.
So that's not off the rip. Like, that's not the first thing you say. You can't just.
I don't think I would
say like that. Send me guy pics.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever start like that. I've actually never asked for pics. I never asked for that. Like, it's always sent to me. Like, unwilling. Like, I mean, not. I'm willing to receive it, but like, it's like, what's the word?
It's not requested.
Unwittingly. Like, I didn't know they were gonna send it to me.
Yeah. You just never asked for them.
Yeah, I don't ask. Yeah. But then I get them, and then I'm like, cool. But okay. But then once I get them, then I'll ask for more. Like, I'm like, oh.
Oh, cool. She has to lay down the groundwork.
Yeah. Then I'll be like, oh, cool. What else? Like
you're like, oh, this store's open for business.
Right. Like, there's more, right? Is there a back room in this store?
Are you able to take more pictures? Or only the one? I would like to see more.
Can you do a 3D panoramic of your butt?
Don't edit out the butthole. Don't be like cats.
Yeah, don't be like cats. Come on.
Oh, fuck.
God, do me dirty like cats. Doing away with the butthole. Come on.
True. Fucking cats. Cat City, man. I think it's coming.
It might. I mean, if shit really goes bad here, now you got everyone out there sharing their weed, getting sick,
Sick.
Spreading COVID with that hot 420 action.
Have you seen the COVID numbers recently?
Nah, I don't pay attention.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting shots. Have you got your shots?
Nah. Have you?
No.
I'm not in the position where I feel like I need to. Like, but I'm not opposed to it. I will get it.
You're mostly around the house, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have to go into the city like every so often, but like, yeah, not that much. So I stay home. I go to the store, I wear a mask. I socially distance. I like, barely talk to anybody. It sucks. So, yeah.
Quarantine sucks. We both agree on that.
This whole shit has just been so fucking weird, man. Like, it's
life has changed drastically,
bro. For real, like when you hear people say like it's gonna have long lasting effects, whatever, like on people's mental health with anxiety and all this stuff. Like, yeah, I believe all that stuff. Like, I can feel some of it, but like aside from that, like routines, like these things that are like built into you since like fucking childhood, like of like 9 to 5 working or whatever, like this whole thing, like this last year of like not working the way I normally would work completely fucked me up. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to go back to work that way again. Like, really, like it's so weird. I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make up for it, but like I don't know. I just can't.
Yeah.
Like when I do work, I work in the city. Like I'll work a 10-hour day. Like it's not about the time, but it's about like, am I working 5 10-hour days in a row? Like no, usually it's like I'll work a 10-hour day, then I'm off for 3 days, and then I'll work like a 6-hour day, whatever. And that's like my 1 week shift basically. I'll do that any fucking week for the rest of my life. That sounds awesome. But I'm not working 5 10-hour days in a row like I used to. Like that shit is just, there's no way I can get back to that. Especially when like I don't make fucking shit. Like
Yeah.
oh man, that's crazy. I don't miss that shit at all. COVID, it's so weird to say like shit's worked out for me with the pandemic, but it's definitely just set me on a new path. That's like you gotta figure out what it is to go this way because I can't go back to that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just it's not good for me. Like man, it fucked up my sleep schedule, fucks up my back and my legs. Like I just standing. I'm serious. Like standing around like that all the time. Like on that, it's like a floor thing. That place is like weird. It's like concrete floor with padded carpet, and
Yeah.
I don't know. You need like really good arch shoes because I'm very flat-footed too. But there's something about that floor, man. It's not even just me and my coworkers. Like everybody complains there around like the 8-hour mark at the end of the day. Like everybody is like, oh, like literally. I'm not even kidding. Like you hear the same like, oh my legs or oh my back. Like it's not. Like when we worked together, it wasn't this. I don't know what it really is. Just a floor thing. I don't know what else is different, but like I could stand there for hours. Like it was different. But this place, I think it's about like
So you need a job with a better floor.
a floor, but also like having a different range of motion. Like when it's a slow day at a place like that, like you're just standing around. It's not like a lot of other tasks to be doing. And
Yeah.
like for me, like if my legs are getting really tired when I'm just standing there, I like to go like get down on my knees and like do something on the lower shelves or whatever, right? Something like that, just to like this a range of motion. But at this place there are no lower shelves. It's like, and if you do bend down and do that stuff, people are like, what are you doing? Like and then it just looks like it literally just looks like you're crawling around because there's not even anything that could be busy work to buy your time with. Like there's just nothing to do. The only thing you can do is stand there, and there's no chairs to sit in. They think it's unprofessional for us to be sitting during sale hours, so there's no chairs.
So you just stand.
You stand, and you can't even lean against a table or a wall. So there's no leaning. You're standing all day. It's really weird to say that how much that hurts, but it hurts. It's crazy. So weird. I mean, I get it. It's all 1099 like people, so it's not like real employees. So we get like a 20-minute lunch window. They cater lunch, so it's dope. But still, you got 20 minutes to get off your feet basically, and then you're back up. That's a tough job.
That's
man.
a long day. Yeah,
it's long. Yeah. Even if it's just an 8-hour day, but bro, I've worked there. I've worked a 13-hour day there before.
Oh my god.
I think that's might be the longest I ever did. But I've done quite a few 11s and 12s too. But yeah, tough stuff. Everyone's super sweet though. Like they're all really nice people. I don't want to make it sound like I'm talking trash on that place because I'm not. But I did like
some of the old stories you would tell me about the shit customers you would get, or just the shit people that would attend. That was some good stories. Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't even mentioned that. It's because like I don't have to mention the name of the place I work at, but even my like the owners and like my managers and stuff, like when I worked there before I went to Washington, and then I started working there again when I came back. And it's still kind of the same thing, but like they try to be a little bit nicer to the customers now. Like, just cause I feel like there's less customers in general than there were before. I think there's more sample sale.
Or even
no, this is before. I think it's like, there are more other businesses like competition to them that have opened. So it's like a little bit more spread out. It used to be like what used to be long lines of people waiting, where like my job for that whole day was just, I was outside all day waiting, like watching a line, making sure people don't go crazy and cut or whatever. And, and to flash forward to now, like I'd be upstairs, like merchandising and stuff because, there is no line outside. There's not enough people for that. But still, yeah, the customers, they're still always on our side about it. Like if we tell someone like, no, like you're not, you know what, just leave, you're not cooperating, just leave. like we can say that and like nobody gets mad at us. They're like, yeah, you did the right thing. We don't want people like that up here. So
What if
like
they
they're
don't
like,
leave? You call the cops on them?
not me. If it goes that far, the people will complain, like to the people up front. Because I'm talking like if I'm in code check or something, and people are coming
Oh,
in.
okay.
Normally, it'll be like someone like it'll be a sale where we have to check the women's handbags. So it's like your outerwear, like your jackets, and your handbag, and sometimes we even have to check sunglasses. Like it's crazy the rules there, but I don't make the rules. We're just down there in code check, and that's their first stop before they can go upstairs to the sale. And it's because at the sale we have security guards there, and these are just like big strong dudes, right? They don't know like the difference between Gucci and fucking Armani, or like they don't know these. Maybe some of them do, but they're not looking for that. They're just like, and we have multiple companies in each week, so it's not like we're just one specific store, So these guys are
They
like,
get paid to be security. So
right.
when shit goes wrong, you call these guys.
Yeah, but my point is like that's why we have to do we have to check, ask the women to check certain things at the code check sometimes, because sometimes they're selling handbags upstairs, and if they'll be like, oh well, it's a Gucci sale, why do I have to check my Chanel handbag? Obviously, like you'll know I didn't steal it because it's only Gucci stuff upstairs, and we'll be like, yes, but the security guards don't know that shit, and they're just asking us to check all bags, so you have to leave your handbag with us or you can't go upstairs. And these women, like not even unreasonably, so I get it, dude. Like that's like asking me to check my wallet. Like I'm like, what? Like I would be like totally confused by that, right? But
Yeah.
that's the thing, is that women keep their wallet inside their handbag. So they ask, that's the thing, they'll be like, well, how am I supposed to pay? And I'm like, with your wallet. And they're like, but it's in my handbag. I'm like, yeah, you take it out with your hand and you hold it in your hand. Like I've literally had to explain this. I've literally had to say, they say, how am I supposed to do this? And I say, you hold it in your hand. I've had to say that to a grown woman before, like, and not just one, and not just me, like my fellow like code check guys that we work.
Yeah.
We just sit there, we look at each other like, is this
Yeah.
happening?
You get a glimpse into the Twilight Zone for a
It's
second.
unbelievable. And these are like, what's the word? Affluent women. Like these women have very rich husbands, let's say, because I say that not to like diminish the, the female that they're not working, but a lot of these specific women who are very troublesome come in at a certain time of day. And that time of day is usually like when like a hardworking, like, money earning woman would be at work. So it's like,
You can't really assume that.
no, it is a fair assumption though, because of how many people I've seen. Like, there's this rush we get of people who come in around like just close to 5 and a little bit after 5. If we stay open till like 6 or 7, we get a big rush of people, like man or women. People I can tell like, oh, they work for a living. It's a 9 to 5 type shit. They just got out. They rushed over just to see what we had left, kind of thing. You start like, I see thousands of people a day at that store. Back when I did code check, I don't work code check at all anymore since COVID, but this was like back before COVID, obviously. And
Yeah.
so I would see that probably like at least 1,000 people a day, just me personally. And like, you could start to just kind of get a sense for people. And like, I don't know, it is a certain rush of people, a certain type of person that comes in at a certain time. And I don't know, the very troublesome, like middle-aged women, or I don't know, usually like always white, let's say, and Karens, let's say the originals.
Can we put a disclaimer that middle-aged women can also work hard at different times of the day?
All right, yeah, okay, they absolutely can, yeah. But these ones are like half, on pills, and like, I'm talking about like people you can obviously tell are like not supposed to
they're
be
a little
there.
more uppity or something.
Yeah, and like there's not much in their eyes, like there's like this glossiness, like this fog there, and they're like,
They're coked up. Is that what you're saying? Oh, the pills.
yeah, and but they're, or drunk, whatever it is. But a lot of these, or I don't know. I don't want to say a lot, but it's the few that go like that give you that fight about it, because
Give
like
you the hardest time.
here's the most common thing is I go, oh, we have to check your handbag. It has to stay here. They make a joke where they go, oh, check it. They just hold it open for me, and I go, no, it has to stay here. Not haha.
They
and
might
then,
actually think you mean like check it.
right. No, I know. And so sometimes they say that,
Okay.
and I go, no, it has to stay here. And then they go,
Yeah.
oh, really? Why? And then how am I supposed to pay? And I go, oh, you just have to take your wallet up there, or just your credit card if you want to just hold on to that, whatever. And then most of the time the women go like, oh, like that's weird. I mean, I'm not like, even if most women will go like, oh, okay. And then, but if they want to push it a little bit further, they'll be like, oh, but I mean, this is not the same brand. Like, so like it's not like I'll be stealing.
Yeah.
And then I just have to say, I know, I understand, but like the security guards don't know the difference, and like that's just the rule. And then they go, okay, I understand. And that's usually like the extent of like the most in-depth conversation of that. But then you'll get the woman who's like, no, I'm not doing this. And that's when they start dropping F-bombs. They're like, this is ridiculous. And there's a sign behind us that says we're not responsible for lost or stolen shit in the coat check room, which is so incendiary for it to be behind us. And they're like, there's like, what the fuck does that mean? And we're like, yeah, we're not responsible. And they're like, well, who's allowed to go in that room? We're like, no, it's just us. But then they're like, but you're not responsible. And we're like, yeah, that's what the sign says. And so
that is wild.
Look at me, and then my coworkers, like, it's just funny that like they have to like trust us with their fancy, sometimes really fancy handbags and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that shit.
I know, dude. Like people give me their computers and shit all the time. I'm like, they're like, be careful. I got a laptop in there. I'm like, of course, man. Like I'm like, if you tell me what's up, I'm even if you don't, I'm not gonna throw your bag against the wall. They think like a complete fucking
idiot.
Like we get tipped down there too, dude. So like I'm not gonna like go out of my way and be like, yeah, laptop. Like,
well, yeah, of course. The main concern is theft, though. Like not responsible for the theft of your unwashed bag.
Right. No, but it's watched. It's in a room where we're guarding it. Like you can't get in or out without like us being there. So
you have guards.
No, there's a room that
you're the guards.
Yeah, you can't get through the room without going through us.
Do you get weapons?
No.
How are you guarding?
Just by physically standing in front of the door.
Do you bark at people? Like if they get too close?
I never been like, but
maybe you should.
I don't know.
Has anyone gotten aggressive with you while you were the guard?
Not really aggressive.
Let me in there.
One dude called me a racist, dude. That really pissed me off. It's like he walked up. There's just like this long table. There were three of like me and two other guys doing coat check. Like, and it's like towards the end of the day, so you still have people like who are like rushing in before the sale closes to get in. And there's a line on the right who are like people leaving, and like we have this just like in and out thing where just like I'm just like, all I see someone holding out a ticket, that means I grab it and I go get their stuff. And then, and then I see someone who's like waiting there with stuff and I give them a hanger, I put their shit on a hanger and I give them a ticket. Like that's all I'm focused on. And then I guess I like went back and forth doing like the like in and out kind of thing. And then this dude is just like standing there in the middle. I didn't even see him. It's this black dude. And he's like, man, motherfucker's racist. Like, this is bullshit. Like, because I guess the last people I just helped were white. I'm not even looking at people's faces. All I see is the ticket, literally, because it's like this rush. That's all I'm looking at is this blue ticket. And the guy's like, man, motherfucker. And I go, like, what? You talk? Like, bro, I have no idea. I literally go, I have no idea what's going on right now. Like, are you checking in? He's like, yeah, man, I've been standing here for like 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, dude, give me your shit. Like, you've been seeing what's going on. Then why is your jacket still on? Like, I thought you were leaving. Fucking, like, pay attention. And like, so that was, I was like, you're going to call me racist. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. All I see is tickets, and I'm just trying to be as fast as possible to help everybody. And like, you're just standing there in the middle, not knowing what's going on. Pay attention, fucking get it done. And then he didn't like that, but he did it. And he was like, whatever, went and did his shopping for the 3 minutes he had left before they shut it down, But I hate that. I'm like, if I'm racist, no, I'm kidding. I was like, I'm going to let you know.
Yeah, I think the moral of that story is you should be a little less racist, you fucker.
I know. I
didn't know my co-host was so racist.
I'm like paying attention to these blue tickets, man. Not even looking at the color of people's skins. Like,
you're fucking blue racist.
I'm like one of those people that believes there's no color. It's like one of those assholes who believes there's no such thing as color.
There's too much color.
Yeah, there's so much though. Things are like
too much blue.
It's like a painting. It's black and white. Not.
Nat.
Yeah, man. This is a long podcast? I forget when we started.
Yeah, it's probably like 2.5 hours.
This is a good one. We created, like, I think, amazing stuff. I noted in the first break that you took when you left, I was just looking over at my other screen, and it's where I searched dog seed earlier, and I mean, dog seed number 1 is with Dwayne Anvil back chill and Drunkle Jerbear. So
you said which episode is that?
Number 1. So I mean, this is like it's like almost like we planned that. That's like it goes back to the original.
That's amazing. We should have saved that for our 100th podcast.
Like the reveal, or
just the revisit.
Well, this is number 9, so that works.
Man, we should have waited till 10.
Well, we'll have actual artwork. We'll have actual artwork for 10. How about that?
We should both make sketches of Anvil Backman.
I'm gonna secretly get my dad to do my sketch for me and show you, and then you'll be like, "Dude, those are really good."
And I just show a stick figure with a piece of metal on his back.
It just says the word metal. You don't even draw it.
Ooh, hell yeah! There's potential.
Or no, it just says Anvil. It's literally written Anvil on his back.
It's not even a stick figure. It's just the word man. It's just Anvil on top of the word man.
Remember making one of those text games where it's like you just text,
yeah.
or no, that's not a thing. That's where the character.
What were you filming?
Whatever. Shut up.
What?
I don't know.
I was trying to help.
I don't know. So,
but it's been a fun episode.
It's been good.
It's been a fun episode.
We got content. We got comics. We got
we got a lot of content.
Confidence.
Well, sometimes.
We got good laughs. I cried.
I cried.
So if you
memes.
If you cried out there, let us know in the comments. Again, don't dislike the videos, but just let us know how dog shit it is in the comments. And like us. You like the video if you want to see, because you obviously want to see more. If you made it this far in the podcast.
That's
definitely
true.
Want to watch more.
Nobody is here. Yeah, nobody is here. We could say anything.
Yes.
And nobody would ever see it.
Gamma rays, anything. That's so.
Yeah, nobody will ever make that a GIF.
Right. If you do not make that a GIF.
Gabagoo gamma rays.
Gabagoo. So yeah, if you made it this far, congratulations. You're in the A-list tier of our dogs. Where my dog's at.
You don't get anything, but
no. But above the A tier is S tier. Above S tier is tooth level, and above tooth is gold tooth, and then above gold tooth is golden eye. Yo, that's so stupid. So who wants to check out our Patreon and
our Cash App?
Yeah.
Church of Anvil.
Can we just put up a Venmo for dog's teeth and just like share it and like just throw it up there and be like, this is our fucking shit? Yeah.
I think
how does that work?
I think instead of like marketing our podcast, because we don't market our podcast, let's just market our Venmo.
Yeah.
For the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey guys, we got this cool new podcast. Don't watch it, but here's our Venmo.
Ooh, and then we put up just each of our own separate individual Venmo, and then like you might end up getting like $40 per episode when I get literal dog seeds sent to me in the mail. It might, because I
like this arrangement.
I'm not asking. This. I am not asking for dog seeds.
He just asked for that. He just begged for that.
What I'm saying is, it's very likely that you will get compensated differently from me in a positive way for you. I think I say things I shouldn't say sometimes, and maybe people are like, wow, Dwayne's really patient, and I'm gonna give Dwayne some extra money.
Like, he has to sit through this.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, man, that was 2 hours. Here's $10, Dwayne. That's awesome. It's like this, is like my therapy, and like they're paying you for my therapy. You're like, Dwayne, please keep talking to him. He needs the help. And
He
here's
needs
$10.
help. It
Well, I
could be our
appreciate it.
dynamic. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hey, you know what? We got a thing going. If only we could get an actual ruler supreme up in here to like throw up fucking edits and like shit. You know, when
Yeah, maybe one day, but not today.
I'm still doing ruler supreme, man. I'm into it. I don't care. I like it.
You can. I'll let you have it.
I like it. It's just my chicken supreme over there.
It's not like we can crash and burn. We're already on fire.
It's hard to burn a chicken sandwich. That's true. So yeah, chicken supreme. Get fucked, nerds.
Yeah, get fucked. We gotta go.
Yeah, dude.